Hello again, welcome back. A little bit cold this morning. It's the 18th of June, I think, something like that. Just thought I'd show you another habitat I've done, and also some advice on our friends the slugs, because they're eating my garden alive, but that's normal, you know, they got to live too, right? But they're eating the plants that I kind of want to save for the bees. So I thought I'd show you a comparison. These plants here are eryngiums, which is a planum, kind of like sea holly, that type of thing. And the one on the left here is doing lovely. It's got its central stalk and it's starting to bud into the thistle-like tops. Beautiful. That's going to be awesome for bees. And the one on the right, same plant, planted the same time, same height, is getting eaten alive. You can even see last night's slug trails on there. The difference between these two is not the pots, but it's that one sits in water and this one hasn't. It's also got copper tape round it, which is a bonus, but honestly I think the water on its own would do it. So I've done this before in a video and shown you, but it's important to reiterate that there is no need for slug pellets or chemicals or anything else. Yet, is it the most aesthetically pleasing way of putting pots down? No, but this isn't an aesthetic garden as such. It's a practical garden for insects and wildlife. So I don't really care that there's a little trough underneath with water. It acts also, if you keep it clean, which I haven't, as a bird bath as well. You just need to keep them topped up, because these sedums, ice plants, are also like caviar for slugs, and they haven't been touched either. So it really does work. I'm not sure what that is there. I think it's a little snail rather than a slug. Yeah, just a little snail. But and that's what happens when you let the water run dry. So there's no evidence of it being eaten, so I'll top that up in a minute. So yeah, point is, no water. You don't need slug pellets. You might have to buy a few trays, or maybe you could use some well-placed plastic sacks, compost sacks, you know, this type of stuff, and just make a trough and fill it with water. But I think once the plants get going and they become grown up, for want of a better word, then the leaves are less attractive to the slugs. They're a bit harder, you know, like this sort of size. You wouldn't necessarily see the slugs eating those anyway. It's these little leaves, all the new shoots at the top, that's what they like. It's all soft. So once it becomes established or grown up, then you're okay. But yeah, interesting to see the difference. So just thought I'd show you this as well. This is one I've just made last night. This is a new habitat. I was walking around the woods in Kent somewhere and found this beautiful bit of wood with these cracks in it, which I knew would look nice if I followed those cracks with the holes. And it's turned out really good. Again, all recycled except for the roof. I had to succumb and buy some pliable, what is it now? Yeah, ply. It's not marine ply, however, that's the best for outside. This is just normal ply, hence I've coated it. But some recycled feet. Didn't need to saw it because they'd been chopping wood down in the woods, so it was ready for the taking. And what a nice habitat it's turned out to be. It's about just over a foot high. It's about 250, 300 holes. So a lot of drilling, about 3 hours of drilling. I'm not sure the wood, because I didn't even need to sand it. It came up really clean, so I left it. If you can avoid putting chemicals on it, even PVA wood glue, you know, then do it. There was no need to put it on in this one, so I didn't. And yeah, it's turned out really well. So this whole wall now is pretty much at capacity. So I've started making a new wall facing the other direction, so we can give them a better choice over here. So I've got, I don't know, maybe 1,000, 1,500 holes over here. That's coming on. This is going to be for leaf cutters. It's east facing. There is a bee right there, but I'm not sure what he is. But this will almost certainly be preferred site for leaf cutter bees, hence as it's facing east, in my opinion. I've got, actually they're facing east and kind of southeast and southeast and south here, so it covers all the angles pretty much on that elevation. So thanks for watching. It's only a quickie. I'm going to put another 2 videos on in a minute, because I've made 2 more habitats which I've mentioned before, and they've gone off and now been opened at the other end, so I'm not ruining the surprise by putting the videos on. But you might be interested in seeing those. I think they both came up really lovely, even though they're quite different designs. But have a look at that. Thanks for watching. Cheers.